The Aussie NFL Fantasy Show would like to acknowledge the traditional land owners and the leaders past, present and emerging of Ngunnawal, Ngambri and Darawal countries where we are working from today. This always was, and always will be, Aboriginal land.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
But we've established right on now that I probably need to retire from hosting, hand that job to Manjot, and then I need to ask really nicely if I'm allowed on his show.
It was one. This is me. This isn't me shitting on Taylor for not starting Dion Johnson.
I feel like I somehow start talking before you even introduce me about something. But
Look, Matty, if you have a briefcase somewhere,
Op shop, 100%. I can get one from an op shop for like $10.
like I said, apparently the gulls just decide to have sex around me. Apparently it's the brothel around my car.
I wonder if now every Coles car park Taylor goes into, he's going to have that moment where he just gets transported back to Coffs Harbour.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
yeah, I ate that shit for breakfast. All that
You did.
pressure. So
He's going to have an absolute field day going through this.
Wow, so show 3 of the week. This is generally where your host here, Matty C, gets to just torture the living shit out of my 2 best friends in the whole wide world, my bestie bestest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Manjot, Melly, and Taylor Goodall back to the show for week 3.
Yeah,
This segment sucks pure nuts.
Yeah, fuck this segment.
I was saying to the boys earlier today too that the day is coming where you guys are going to spring something on me on one of these, and I'm going to be really mad at you all. So I know exactly what it would be like to be on the other side of it. But because you don't do that, I get all the pleasure. It's terrific.
You can hear me live tilt on a podcast. It's absolutely fantastic.
It is. You were only saying today about the trauma from the Hawkinson incident.
I
It's
still can't get over it.
well,
I'm gonna be on my deathbed, just saying Hawkinson.
yeah, that's it. And people are going to be like, "Oh, we better write that down and find out what that is." It's these last words, We'll put it on his stone.
Just the devastation of just going through the absolute ringer trying to find any wide receiver that was in my head for the parameters you gave me, only to then be told at the tight end. Just like the feeling I had at that time was just devastating.
I've listened to that back again a couple of times too, where that moment happens, or I go, "I'm a tight end." You go, "Oh, bloody." Yeah, right. Okay, right. Okay, of course you're tight end, pretty much.
I just couldn't handle it, man.
Right.
I couldn't even venture a guess for wide receiver. I was just in the absolute ringer. And as soon as you said tight end, I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I think if I was in arm's reach, you would have just Homer Simpsoned me to my Bart neck and just, "Oh, why you little?"
Yeah, you got me well and good, that one.
Now, you got to go first last week with the "Who am I?" questions. For those who
I got a who am
play
I
at
for
home.
Maddie. I got who am I for Maddie.
Oh,
This is-
what?
I
Yes,
actually
yes.
like just on the spot. I got who am I? Do you think we should start with that one?
I'm ready to be
Yes, sir,
tortured,
Matty.
man. I'm ready.
And this is not even like current players. I'm going like all time. You should be able to.
Oh,
I think this is gonna bring some pain. All right,
yeah, okay.
all right. So for 5 points.
How do
I
you like
played-
it, asshole?
Yeah. For 5
I'm
points.
trying to concentrate.
All right.
I won't let you.
I am okay. I played for 2 NFL teams in my career. I was signed to a third, but I never played for them.
2, signed for 3rd. Are you? Give me a sec here.
Taylor, you can always send me guesses on Facebook, but even this might be too hard for you. Even the 1 pointer might be too hard. Because I didn't even
Okay,
know
so you played games for 2.
yeah.
Probably started for him too, by the sound of it. But then signed for 3rd and didn't play.
Yeah, signed for a third team, but was released that off season that he got signed, basically.
Are you Ronnie Hillman?
No, but praise up to Ronnie Hillman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He came up
hopefully he
today.
gets-
I know he played some games for the Vikings after being with the Broncos. Thought maybe he picked up a 3rd contract. Anyway, press for Ronnie Hillman. We heard some horrible news
Yeah,
about him
it's
today.
bad.
Pretty bad liver situation for him. So,
Yeah,
yeah, it's not looking good for Ronnie.
it's not good. Yeah, for 4 points. All right. I once had in PPR scoring a 62.1 point performance in a game. Surely, Matty, this gives away too much.
Well, this narrows the field significantly because I think it's probably a running back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it could either be one of a couple of people. And I think guys who play for two teams, I just don't remember if this guy signed for a third or not, but I would go straight like a bear to honey to Taylor's man, the muscle hamster, Doug Martin.
No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. No. So for 3 points, okay. In this one 62.1 point performance, I had 291 total yards, 15 catches, and 3 touchdowns.
15 catches.
Yeah, and 3 touchdowns.
I think it's Jamal Charles. It's not him. See, I was thinking about the guys who had like 5 and 4 touchdowns.
I think this might be way harder than all the ones you've given us, though, because this is like all time. This is a former player, by the way. He's not playing right now.
So I've been trying to go for guys who aren't in the league anymore, but I think I've been going too recent. Is it
going to be a Jag?
Terrell Davis, TD 30?
No, it's not. All right. Now 2 points. I'll make this a bit easier for you. All right.
Yeah, 2 I start giving away a bunch. Okay.
Yeah. I played for 2 Super Bowl winning teams. I was on the roster on 2 Super Bowl winning teams in back-to-back years in the 90s.
On the roster for back-to-back Super Bowl teams. Is it Fred Taylor? No, he would have been
close.
too
Close. But the 1 point guess, I am in the pride of the Jaguars, the franchise's Ring of Honor.
It is a Jaguar.
It is a Jaguar, Matty.
I got that right.
It's a Jaguar who's not Fred Taylor, who played in the 90s, which they weren't even in the league for all of the 90s.
And he was on the expansion Jaguars. I'll give you a bonus guess there.
Jaguars. As a running back.
I'll also give you hints, not a running back.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sold it would be a running back.
Yeah, I'll just give that one, make it a little bit easier. So I'm a wide receiver, who played on the Jaguars and is in the franchise's Ring of Honor. Surely, Matty.
It's got to be Jimmy Smith.
It is. There you go.
It's got to be.
Jimmy Smith. So I was just like randomly searching up today the best fantasy performances of all time. And he was the second best ever fantasy football performance in PPR scoring.
No way.
In 2000, he scored a 62.1.
I bet you I can guess
19th.
who got the first.
Who is it?
Jerry Rice.
Yeah, he has the first and the third best. In between is Jimmy Smith. Somehow, some way, he's in there as the second best PPR. This is PPR scoring, but yeah, Jerry Rice has number 1 and number 3. So there you go. And I think in standard scoring is Clinton Portis in 2003 when he dropped no. Number 1 is still Jerry Rice in standard with 59 points. It's still the same game, but yeah, there you go. Clinton Portis had 56 in standard in 2003.
That was wild, by the way.
Yeah,
Clinton Portis. God.
There you go, Matty. I put you under the torture.
Whew, that was tough.
I'm glad you knew it was Jimmy Smith in the end. I'm glad you got it. He did
at the one point where you pretty much give it to.
Yeah, I pretty much gave it to you. So yeah, he played for the Cowboys before he played for the Jags.
Yeah,
he was on the Super Bowl rosters in '92 and '93, and they were the only back-to-back team in the '90s. I'm pretty sure. From memory. Yeah.
Gosh. Okay. Because I completely dropped the back-to-back thing by the time it's like he's a Jaguar. I'm like completely forgot the back-to-back Super Bowl roster thing. My wife's maiden name was Smith, and we're born in '82, and so I was desperate to get her into a Jimmy Smith jersey, but she was just unwilling to be seen in teal. You know how much that hurt my heart.
Yeah, God.
And yeah, because Smith 82, I'm like, this all lines up. It all lines up.
Yeah, it's crazy. He has the seventh. He finished at the time of his retirement. He's like 7th in catches and 11th in league history. So this is all NFL all-time marks. He's actually really underrated as a wide receiver back in the day.
He really is. Much lesser players are in the Hall of Fame, for goodness sake. So
there you go. Yeah. We put Matty on the torch. He got it right. So Matty's on 1 point.
I've got a point. Hey.
Yay. There you go.
We'll see if you guys can outscore me, you motherfuckers.
Talking about me, not about Taylor. That was not Taylor's idea.
Well, fuck. Okay. 2 things. One, you were brave enough to put me under that. And secondly, Taylor went first last week. You get to choose top or bottom, Manja. There's no difference. They're both shit.
Yeah, I'll go top.
Don't put me on the top bunk. I'll fucking snap it.
Man, I always take top bunk, no matter what my weight or height is. I just go top bunk.
He goes for the sky, brother. Manjot to the moon.
There you go.
All right. Well, Manjot is getting the Moone Spoone.
Yeah, that could have gone another way, but yeah. No, I was just thinking about anyway. Let's keep going.
No, Manjot's keeping it PG. I don't know why, because I think if we were given an actual rating, we would be R. We are an R-rated podcast. I've been thinking about that.
We are. The amount of swearing and shit jokes and all these jokes, 100%.
Yeah, and just how graphic it gets sometimes. We're.
I think
my family wouldn't be terribly proud to listen to this.
Yeah, I think next year is going to be wholesale changes up there.
We'll tidy some stuff up, I think.
Yeah.
So enjoy it for the next 3 weeks, boys.
Yeah, right. And then playoff shows.
The playoff shows. Maybe I don't know. I want to have Marky Mark come join us on a couple of them or something like that too. And we maybe he'll be good at helping us behave. Right. He definitely calls less people dick sandwiches on his podcast, I've noticed. Okay. All right. So for those playing at home, who am I for Manjot? Or who am I for Taylor? Then we're going to play a brisk game of Cliffhanger where I verified how I'd ranked them this week. Okay.
Okay.
After last week's debacle.
Right.
All right, Manjot. I am a starting running back who went to college at Oklahoma.
Oh shit, Oklahoma. Is it Zeke? No, Zeke was Ohio State. Wait up. It's not Zeke because they always confuse me. It's the wrong.
He hasn't put an answer yet. He corrected himself. I'm not taking Zeke as his answer. He corrected himself.
It's not Zeke. Oklahoma. He's a starting running back, and oh boy, who played? So Oklahoma back in the Baker days. See, I'm not good with my colleges, but dang, yeah, that's tough. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm going to say...
Come on, do it. Yeah. Get the 5-pointer. Go on.
All right, Tyler Algier. Did he go to Oklahoma?
No, it's not him. It's not Tyler Algier.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know my colleges. Not good with that shit.
Oh, I'm not great either, Mel.
I know. Taylor's going to say the same thing.
Yeah, the 5-point is always a real pain in the queue. I just thought I'd give you a little more than I usually do at the 5-pointer, even if it's kind of a useless add-on.
I know Adrian.
I know who went there.
Adrian Peterson, right?
That's literally who I thought of.
Yeah, I'm like, he's not starting running back anymore. But if this was like what 2015, right? And Matty's asking this question, I'm straight going to Adrian Peterson as my answer because I was thinking about Adrian Peterson too, and I was like, damn, he's not in the league. So I was just gonna think of someone random like Tyler Algier.
Yeah, no, and I admire that. I mean, yeah, the 5-point is always going to be hard. But gee, with that little bit extra, if you kind of something sticks, then you might get it now. So I'm going to try and make the 5-pointer a little bit more accessible. But college is a good one to throw in because, oh, fuck, I don't remember anyone's college either. Once they're in the league for 2 years, I forget they even went to college.
Yeah.
Okay. I have been a top 10 running back I've been a top 10 running back twice this season.
Twice.
But I've also missed 2 games through injury.
Oh. All right. So top 10 twice.
Yeah.
It's got to be on the fringes then. A fringe starter. It's got to be like a fringe, starter-ish sort of guy. But he's missed 2 games. Ah, wait up. Let me just think through this. So, who's missed like 2 games? Who's made it to the top 10 twice?
That's who I'm looking for.
Yeah. Gosh. Now I'm just
Don't ask me. I'm asking you.
yeah. I
That's how
don't
this
know.
segment works.
I don't know who went to Oklahoma. Oh, I want to pass on this one too because I never pass on these guesses. I'm gonna
I'll say
go
a
with
name. Don't let it go for 0. Say a name in case you get it.
yeah, and that's it. That's it. That's my strategy. Um, look, I know like recent running backs that like where they went to college, but I don't know like the ones from like before like 20. I'd say before 2019,
Yeah.
even like before 2020.
I just
Like
don't
that's
remember. That's my problem.
yeah.
I'll know where they went because we've been playing Dynasty for 7 years. But once they're in the league for a couple of years, they're just this guy plays for this NFL team now. I don't care where he went to
Exactly.
I don't care.
That's it. Um.
Auburn, who the fuck?
Okay.
I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, but then, gosh, I'm gonna go. Okay, if he's missed 2 games, is it Kenneth Walker?
No.
No, Kenneth played for someone else. Yeah, I think he played for Oregon. I keep getting the O's wrong.
Bunch of
So,
O's, yeah.
can't even remember where
Okay.
Kenneth.
So I've had Tyler Algier and Kenneth Walker. I like both the guesses though, because you're having a crack. I'll give you a bit more now. For 3 points, I've had as many games with less than 20 yards as I've had games with over 20 carries. 3 of each.
Oh, okay. So he must not be like that much of a starter.
I'm gonna throw you a guess.
Oh, wait up.
Tay, come on, throw us a guess.
Wait
He's been
up.
super silent over there.
Yeah.
Wait up. No, this can't be. Wait. No, it can't be.
I have absolutely no idea if this guy went to the school though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing
Okay.
is, like, the school, though,
If you don't know it, you don't know it.
because I feel like it's got to be someone. Gosh, because there's one name that's sticking out to me. It's Dalvin Cook. I'm like, surely it
What does
can't
that mean, Matty?
Surely, is it Dalvin Cook, Matty?
No, I didn't get it. He said I'm close. Whatever the fuck that means.
Oh, Taylor had one guess. He's only had one guess so far, and he's like, I guess in a game of Marco Polo, he'd be standing right next to him going, Marco,
Oh, God.
Polo. But it doesn't help him. I haven't given him much back except for you're close, but no. Dalvin Cook was a Florida State Seminole.
That's right. Yeah, because his brother James Cook, he went to. I'm trying to remember where his brother went to. It was like Georgia.
Was
he
he-
went to Georgia. Yeah, he went to
Georgia,
Georgia.
yep.
I remember. So see, I remember like the recent guys.
Yeah,
it's just
'cause I
like
was-
see, like the old dudes though. I don't remember. Like the new dudes, I remember, but the old dudes, I don't.
I
Yeah.
remember where
Wait.
Taylor's guest went to college though, but I can remember him being a big deal in Dynasty that year.
That's the only person I can think of
Mm.
that could be close.
I mean, if you count Baker as a
I got it
running
right.
back at this point, because he's practicing like every
That's-
position, right?
So,
So-
man, Joe, I got it. I've just got to say, this is actually amazing that he's only been in there twice. Like, I don't know if that helps you, but it's probably not someone
Amazing.
as low as you think.
Oh wait up. Damn it! It must be like Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, he is getting so close.
It must be
was
like
Jonathan Taylor, Mississippi or something like that?
What?
Yeah,
remember.
because I'm
What are
trying
we
to
even
Wisconsin.
up to,
He went to
question mark?
Wisconsin. Yeah,
Wisconsin. He's
There you
Melvin
go.
Gordon. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, like
He's Melvin
Wisconsin.
Gordon. Wisconsin
Um,
Have you done
Badgers.
this 2-point question yet?
No,
We're up to the 2-pointer now.
wait. I'm
Um,
still like thinking, but yeah,
I wear a jersey that has a number above 25 on it.
All right, that makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
lot of backs with numbers lower than that these
It
days.
can't be. I know it can't be Saquon.
I actually
that's
know that
impossible.
person's number easily too. I don't know why. It's just one that
Yeah.
sticks out.
It sticks out to me too.
Uh,
I think if I was a
yes.
running back, that's the number I would want.
if you miss 2 games, had less. If you're starter, something's
Can
like
I just say the 2 games were pretty recently too?
2 games
Taylor.
recently.
He's really
I
trying
don't
to
know
help him.
why. I'm
Okay.
trying to. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't like to see Manjot
Joe-
struggle either because I know his brain is a superpowered machine. This is why I
It's
make it
like-
so hard in case he
I'll
gets
be honest,
either.
the main reason I got there was because I thought of something in the last 4 weeks. It
Yeah.
actually came to me especially because I've got this person in a main league of mine, and it just made me think of it.
I heaps of shares of this player. Heaps.
So we're gonna guess it's gotta be a number. It's not gonna be Leonard Fournette. I know that because he went to LSU.
He was 7 these days too.
Yeah, true. Because I was
Yeah.
28. Nah, he has 7. There you go. Because I was thinking of someone struggling.
I initially took this person's backup as my guess because of Matty's 2 times.
Oh,
in
it
the
must
top
be
10.
Aaron Jones, right?
Oh,
No. Okay, because I was just thinking
It's
of
not
Aaron Jones the
Jones.
whole time.
and he was Washington, I think. Washington State running back.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Cougars. I think he was with Mitch
Back
as a
then,
Cougar.
yeah.
All right, the 1-pointer. Don't go mixing me up with Jamal Williams and JT.
I love the the 1 point. It's hilarious.
Really, Joe Mixon. Damn it. Damn it. It's a college that threw me off from the start.
I threw out Samaji Perine because I knew that he'd had a couple of games as his backup as the starter, and I'm like, maybe that's the 2 of the top 10. And then all of a sudden he's like, you're close. I'm like, what the fuck? Is it Mixon? I was like, I wouldn't even thought of him like you because I was amazed that he only been in the top 10 twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this would be one of those fringe
returned draft value.
starters. I thought this would be one of those fringe starters like Pollard or someone
I
like that.
set it up that way, didn't I? I really set it up that way.
I did hear a stat about Mixon this week too, that 35% of his total score this week was in 1 week.
Was that 55
the
pointer?
Panthers
Whatever
one.
it was.
Yeah, the Panthers one. I remember that.
Same.
Yeah.
And only TC started him and lost. Amazing in the whole
Yeah,
world.
that was amazing.
Well, Manjot, I'm so sorry because now you've scored 1 point like me. So suffer your fucking jocks, mate.
All right, just go straight to the 2-pointer for me.
Okay, Tay. For 2 points. Are you ready for your Who Am I? You're going to die.
Yeah, this is going to suck. But well.
For 5
Like
points.
I said, I'm always way better at Manjots. I always seem to get this.
Yeah, all right. Let me
Are
find
you ready to put some guesses into, Manjot? I'll bring your chat with
of
me up
course.
as well, just in the
I'm
background.
putting it up. Yeah.
The pressure. So much easier without it.
You're going to die. You're going to hate me. More than you do.
Lamar smacks that ass, son, and Ryan will be entered. So I hope he's on the pill. That was a gentle smack that ass, son. A gentle one. Because I had to get to something. I had to get straight to Ryan Tannehill being on the pill. It's the great content people come for.
And I think that's the bit that'll end up in a drop. That bit there, the explanation of the joke. The joke is one thing, but then and here's
Just
how
a nice
I
little
made the joke. This is on the label of the box the joke came in. Here's the instructions.
So Taylor, who am I for 5 points? I too am a starting running back in the NFL who went to Oklahoma.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Who else went to that fucking school?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this must be one of those.
I didn't even get Mixon. I had no idea Mixon even went. That didn't help me. So I might as well just go to 4 because I don't even know who to guess.
Just when you thought the first hint couldn't be much less useless than what Manjot got. Yeah, it's the same useless.
Brilliant.
I've been ready for that since about, 11:30 last night when I did the Who Am I's. I've been so impressed with myself all day. You've got no idea. My feathers have been up. I've been peacocking around my office, telling everyone. And I say this around the office too. I'm like, I've been there a few weeks. I'm like, this Matty C guy, he's real smart.
I'm putting Adrian Peterson as a guest. Because why the fuck not? We did a Legends one for Matty, so
I'll respond to you in the chat thread. I'm not going to give Taylor any help here. For 4 points, Tay.
Okay.
I have been a top 10 running back 7 times this season.
Jesus.
Oh shit, it's a good one too. Damn.
Who's that good running back that went to Oklahoma? That isn't Joe Mixon.
Damn. Who's the top 10 running
Because
back?
if the first one had been Joe Mixon, you might just go, oh, fuck, Joe Mixon.
Damn it.
If you knew it was Oklahoma straight away, too. You'd be like, wow.
Who went? Who's a top 10 running back 7 times? Who went to Oklahoma? Damn it.
I don't know. Jesus Christ. Sorry, say that again. So 7 times he's been a top 10 running back.
This
Yeah.
season, 7 times. And just,
It's
you
gonna
know,
get
standard PPR, just standard sleeper 10-team league. Just using that like
So,
our
like,
content league
half-
scoring.
it's like half the weeks. Oh.
It's really, really sucks when you just have no idea about college.
Yeah. I don't know how much it helps putting it in, but you know what? I get a feeling you're going to remember this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember it. So sorry, I'm just making sure. Yeah, it's obviously for this year. Like we're not talking about fucking old school.
No,
players or
everyone I tell you about, they're a current player who's a fantasy relevant, and who is playing this year, and all the stats will be this year. So he's been a top 10 running back 7 times this season. No fucking around.
Okay.
I gave you the position
thing is,
really
it just
early
could be-
too.
It could just be anyone because I just have no idea about the school. So,
Oh, it's not going to be Naeem Hines. Let's just say
I'm
that.
gonna
You know,
sound like an absolute dumbass either way.
yeah, it's not going to be Zach Moss. It's
Who went to Oklahoma? I
'Cause,
might have to become
Derek,
a.
Derek Henry was Alabama, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a Bama product.
Yeah.
He won the Heisman there.
Yeah.
I'll give him that much help, Matty. I'm sorry.
so did Mark Ingram. He won the Heisman at Alabama.
Yeah, so did who the fuck else won the Heisman there? It was like Bryce Young. So did Bryce Young.
Young.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. Fucking Tony Pollard. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, that.
Now I think he went to Memphis.
Okay,
Mm,
there you go.
let me search this up.
Tennessee. You know, I think he went to Memphis. Manjot, you can tell me if I'm wrong about that.
Yeah, I'll check that for you. But
I'm not great at these.
yeah,
either, but-
Memphis. You got it. You got it. He actually did go to Memphis. There you go.
That. All right. For 3 points, I've had 56 receptions, but just 1 receiving touchdown.
Oh, dang. Oh, all right.
Hopefully,
That's
it'll just help you frame up the kind of player we're talking about now.
So, dang. It's not even my turn. I'm like doing all the talking.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like,
Good,
damn
'cause
it.
You're doing the verbalization of what Taylor's gears are doing, and I actually think it probably helps him to hear you go through the process too.
What'd you say? He's
Yeah.
got one receiving touchdown.
1 receiving touchdown,
Yeah.
and he's had 56 receptions.
Oh. Wait, I think I might have this.
Come on, tell me, Manjot. You just put in that little chat. He's typing away.
Did I get it?
Come on, Manjot. Give me the goods here. I'm gonna use some Manjot words to.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
so Manjot. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Yes, sir. We got it.
So Manjot's got the
Oh.
3-pointer, and he's got it. Well done.
Fuck, go. I might have to become a Sooners fan, but also I'm on Team Nick Bosa. So yeah, there you go. Got it. Wow, that's good.
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm just not good. I need to just assume I'm not going to be very good at this because
Manjot's going to stop
I
giving
don't
hints
know
now too because he's
why
not
I'm,
thinking
like,
anymore.
overthinking something that I just have no idea about. I'm really trying to throw the Oklahoma thing just completely out the window and just think of someone that's maybe had 1 receiving, say 50 catches.
Yeah, okay. So let's do it this way. I'm a starting running back.
I've got someone in mind who I think fits the criteria of the rest. I just have no idea what school they went to.
Throw it out
Okay,
there.
well, so I'm a starting running back. I've been top 10 7 times this year. I've got a lot of catches, but just one receiving touchdown. Who do you think fits that? Throw the school out. Who fucking cares about the
I've
school?
kind of got guys in my PPR league, like the one I said it goes to 18. I've had Ramondre Stevenson all year, and I'm going to say him.
Yes!
Yeah, you got it. Same round as me. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so impressed, Taylor. Well
There's
done.
only I've just searched it up, by the way, after I checked. So P Ryan, Mixon, Ramondre Stevenson, I think they're the only 3 running backs in the world that went to Oklahoma. They're actually the only 3 running backs
Did
in the
P.
NFL.
Ryan go there too?
Yeah, P Ryan went there.
That's hilarious.
That's really funny.
So the first guess actually made a lot of sense.
He actually went to Oklahoma. Same with Mixon and same with Ramondre Stevenson.
That's
They're
wonderful.
the only 3. They're the only 3 running backs.
Because Piran was drafted by Washington too, so it wasn't likely he was going to be playing with Mixon. So for those two who are running back room buddies, then to be on the same NFL team is kind of funny.
Yeah, they had wide receivers: CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Michael Woods, tight end Mark Andrews. Hollywood also went there too, as well.
He did
So,
too.
yeah, he did.
I don't know why too. Like every running back that I thought of that catches passes, I just thought they'd all had too many touchdowns, like an Eckler or something. Like I just thought of all these guys, like a McCaffrey. Obviously, I was pretty sure he didn't go there anyway.
He's Stanford. Yeah,
I was like,
He's
had way
Stanford,
too many.
dude.
He's had way too many receiving touchdowns. Well, at least
And
more
like,
than one
like
that.
He's
So,
had more in the Niners than Ramondre Stevenson has had all year.
yeah.
Barkley
exactly.
would probably have too many
But-
receiving touchdowns, and
I know
went to
Stevenson's caught a
Pitt.
shitload of passes this year. I see it every single week. But I was just like, on that Pats offense, I reckon there's a chance he's only had one.
yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
that's
So
the
well
same
sniffed
thinking.
out.
That
Well
was the
sniffed
same
out.
thinking. Yeah. Damn it. I got it like the same, same exact rounds, Tay. There you
So
go.
the Oklahoma thing was kind of lucky too, because I got Mixon. His Who Am I Done, and then I went and did the Stevenson one. And when I saw he goes, his college was Oklahoma, I'm like, oh, that's really funny because Mixon was Oklahoma, and I remembered that, so I just added that to the hint.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well done. The other hints there are for 2 points in the last few weeks. I've had a week with less than 10 rushing yards, a week with 150 plus rushing yards, and a week with about 50 rushing yards. So that's the last 3
definitely
weeks.
would have got that.
And then lastly, famously, my head coach hates fantasy managers, but he does have 6 Super Bowl rings, so whatever.
I would have gone the second one, definitely, because he was in my team of the week this week as well.
Yeah, he's
also in my
172 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you got a share of him, that would have really helped. The rest, it was kind of...
I've been looking at Taylor's team too much in that league because I just want to too many eyes.
He's got it on a dartboard.
This thing's really damn good.
Yeah.
Real damn
I'm
good.
just hoping Frank actually starts a quarterback this week against you.
Yeah.
And
he's got Brady.
Flex. Yeah, he's got but he hasn't put Brady in the lineup, so it's like you've got to start a running back / wide receiver as well.
It's Wednesday. Come on, give the guy a break.
Yeah, right. Fair enough.
He's a Content League semi-finalist. He didn't get there by just, not starting guys. It's okay. Just have in Frank we trust, baby. In Frank we trust.
Yeah.
We love a bit of Frank.
Most importantly, you got me back my coveted number 1 seed in the process. I asked you to do me right, and you did me perfectly in all the right positions. And so this is for you. You were my hero, baby. You took away any pain. I will stand by you forever. Your wind took my breath away. You, Mark Downey, my hero. You, Mark Downey, my hero. That's for you, Mark.
All right, you guys have done with the torture. Who am I? Let's breeze through 5 players of Fantasy Cliffhanger.
Go.
I have double verified how I've found these people's rankings this week, so there's no debacle like last week. I gotta tell you,
Brilliant.
I've still got egg. You can, if you look really carefully, I've still got bits of egg stuck to my face from that. So
Scrambled by now.
not keen to relive that. And I was out in the sun a bit earlier too, so I'm suffering
we're
the red
typing
rifle.
in.
It's all baking up.
Yes.
We got $25 dues to spend. Each place higher or lower than their actual ranking you get, you spend $1 on. So, for instance, if it's a player who's ranked 3rd and you've guessed 5th, you lose $2, for instance. And of course, there's 5 players. So whoever has the most dollary dues left over through 5 players is the champion. Gentlemen, are we ready for action?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for those of you playing at home, good fucking luck. The first player is a running back. They're going to get progressively harder too. The first player is a running back. His name is Ramondre Stevenson. Where does he rank right now? Standard PPR. Hut.
Standard PPR. I'm glad that league I'm in is full PPR because I think I have a decent idea.
I'll bet you do, because the thing is, when you open it up, you see their rankings all the time. But because we play in so many different formats, sometimes it's hard to keep total track of it. Okay. Anyone putting in there? We got a couple of guesses coming in.
Yeah, I'll put mine
okay.
in.
We got 1. We got 2. Okay, cool. One of us is right.
Oh, well.
Manjot has guessed 10, and Taylor has guessed 8. Taylor is correct. He saves all his dollars. Manjot spends only 2.
Bad.
So good, very good. Very good start. Very strong.
You had the 7 top 10 finishes. I was like, all right, I was going to guess either 9 or 10. So I went 10 because I was like, bang on.
Beautiful.
And then, I should guess 9 to save $1, but that's all right. Not bad. Not
Mate,
losing
He got slightly higher before that frigging game where he got injured early.
Yeah.
I think he got to
had
like
the 10 yards
on stage.
Yeah. And look, I think Manjot, you got the chance to catch this up right now because we're moving a loose end. So we're going to get all loose and fluffy.
My favorite.
This is where Taylor's going to struggle a bit because our player is Taysom Hill.
Oh, I think I actually know this.
Come on, get your guesses in, boys. Manjot, that is a great guess.
I almost said something about him when I talked about Juwan Johnson because
that's the thing. Because like when you brought him up, right? I looked at like Juwan Johnson's stats, and then I accidentally looked at Taysom Hill's ranking. I don't know if I like got it wrong because of what Taylor said Juwan Johnson's ranking was, but yeah, either way, let's see.
I'm really proud of you, boys. Because you've actually guessed the same number.
It's 9. It's 9.
Really?
Is it 9?
You both guessed 9, and he's 10. So I'm really impressed with you, boys.
That's right. Yeah. It's all good.
Son. So Taylor loses 1, he's on 24. Manjot loses 1, he's on 22. They're getting harder now. Let's go to quarterback. This guy got his sack whacked, and his back, and his crack. It's Dak. And I want to know what ranking he is after 16 weeks now. It's tough because he's missed some games.
Yeah, he's missed like 5 games. 4 games, I think it was.
This is where it gets hard, boys. But look at you guys. You guys are professional fucking analysts, and this country is lucky to have you both.
All right. This one's going to be...
This one's actually annoying because like he's definitely had some decent games. Like last week was actually a really good game. I'm just trying to figure out how far that would put him.
He's been good for the Wankers ever since we got eliminated. In the consolation league.
In the us versus the other 3 teams who aren't good enough to even make the consolation bracket.
Yeah, the consolation.
Study, didn't he?
Yeah, he played, what was it, half of 2 games, second game before he got hurt, I think.
Fuck.
He got hurt in the first game actually against Tampa.
It's the first game. Yeah, and the end of the fourth.
Okay, Taylor's guess is in. Manjot's guess is in. One is really fucking close, by the way.
Oh,
What was that noise, Manjot? Can you
I was
explain?
like, damn it. I'm like, this is gonna be it's gonna be the wrong one for me.
I'm worried I've gone way too high.
I'm worried I went way too low then, if this is what Matty's saying. Did you guess like quarterback 8 with Dak Taylor?
No, I went 23.
Good 23. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I'm worried. I went too high.
Yeah, I went quarterback 12. Oh, the standoff.
I should get you guys to talk about your guesses before I say the answer every time. This is so good.
Yeah, so 12, right? I thought he was
We're
actually
way
that
off.
good enough that he was actually that good. But I think
It
I was
freaks
definitely
me out that he says one of us is close because that
I think I'm
makes
way
me
off.
worried.
It was me that's way off.
Okay, you both are shitting yourselves that you're the one who's way off, though.
Well,
Taylor's
I'll
always
just
the better
say-
one.
I just couldn't go to 12 because I know guys like Jared Goff and that are there. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Dak's missed like, what, 5 games or something? I just could not. And I know a lot of his games he's had, like that week 1, he was shit house. Like, I know there's been some real shit house
Yeah.
games. I'm like, I was thinking around the 20 mark and just went, you know what, I'm going to take a stand and say he's 23.
I'll tell you, you're the one who's really close. He's 25.
Damn it.
Oh, wow, he's worse than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
So Tay spent literally $3 between Ramondre Stevenson, Taysom Hill, and Dak Prescott, which is wild to me. Oh my God. I'm trying to make this
13.
hard. Manjot eats a 13 burger there, and he's lost
That was hard.
$16. He's down to just
Yeah.
$9 left.
Damn it.
Taylor's
I
got
had too much
22.
faith. Too much faith in Dak, yeah.
I'll be honest, I was going with like 16, and then it wasn't until like you were talking, I was like, shit, he missed a lot of games at the start. Like he
Yeah,
was so far
I
behind
forgot
up by
about
week
that.
6.
Yeah, I didn't take that fully into account. But he must be if he played the whole year though, it'd definitely be like
Oh
quarterback
yeah,
12.
he'd be way over.
Yeah, 100%. He's been on, in terms of per game, he's actually been fine. But
What's Russ's one though? Russ is like QB like 24 at this point. I
yeah,
think
he's firmly cemented in the 20s. Yeah. He's in
yeah.
that same zone.
So Dak has been better than Ross despite missing like half the season.
Yeah, and Russ has just missed that one. But all right, we're not talking about Hawkinson, we're talking about Tyler Boyd,
Oh god.
Oh, this is
the
difficult.
wide receiver. I just thought, I was listening to that exchange around the Hawkinson thing recently too, and it starts with Taylor saying it sounds a bit like Tyler Boyd, but he hasn't been in the top 10 that much. I'm like, I'm going to use Tyler Boyd. Where are you, Tyler Boyd? And I went looking, and I thought it would be a really good one to bring up.
Oh, this is going
All
to
right,
catch
Taylor's
me off.
in.
I think that's going to catch me bad. This one's
Oh, okay. So you're both in now, and actually you're both really in the zone.
not... Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Manjot's guessed 31 and Taylor's guessed 29. He's 33. So Manjot
Yeah,
is
won that
within
one.
He's got $7 to play with. He makes it to the last round. Taylor within 4. You got $18 left, Tay, and you're probably going to need it. This one is going to be a real
That's exactly what I
bitch.
want to hear.
It's going to be a real bitch. We emptied
it's
out
gonna
someone's
be-
wallet last week. I can't even remember whose, but we emptied someone's wallet out in the first pass.
It was me.
And then when I got the rankings sorted out, we all had money left over, funnily enough. This one legitimately is going to be tough. We're going to round it out with everyone's favorite Pacific explorer, Captain James Cook.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Don't go to Hawaii, Cook. You'll die.
Wow.
Oh,
He's not even a
do
wide
you go
receiver.
high? Do you go? How many decent games has he had?
And how big of a number and how small of a number? Yeah,
Balls.
this is gonna sort out some ducats, I reckon. We're
This
gonna
is
see
just
some
going to
pieces of eight
feel
go
like
fly.
shit until you tell us. Like, it doesn't matter what I put, it's going to feel crap.
Manjot's in, and he's gonna keep money. He's done a great job.
Oh,
I
damn
don't
it.
want it. I do not want to hear that. Because I haven't put mine in yet. Fuck.
I'm going to
He's-
keep money. Thanks,
I'm
boss.
super impressed with Manjot.
I've gone too low. That's
I gotta-
because
Taylor's typing now, man. You'll be able to tell him in a second what you went with.
I've literally only put the first number. I'm just rattled. All right.
So what? He's going to be a top 10 running back then.
He's rattled. Taylor's rattled.
All right. I don't know why I come out that number. But...
Okay, man. Taylor's in. Do you want to tell him what you went with?
51.
Okay.
Taylor.
Well, it makes me feel a bit better. I went 44, and I was worried I was way too high.
Yeah, he's got it.
Who do you think's closer? Because I'm going to tell you now, one is over and one is under, right? So now you know where you both lie. But who do you think's closer?
I think he was 48 then.
He is.
Damn it. Ah, dang it. So I don't get actual points for not should have done, because I was gonna revise my guess, right, to 49, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna keep it the same. Not gonna cheat.
Boy. But once I gave you information, you couldn't have changed it.
Yeah, exactly.
You were only changing because I gave you information.
Yeah, because I knew he was in that Brian Robinson range, and you had Brian Robinson as 46 after the mistake last week. But then I was like, damn, he has to be in that range. And then it's all right, there you go.
We have been through 5 fucking tough ones, because even the top 10 running back, not one that would have been an easy get. So Ramondre Stevenson was 8th, Taysom Hill 10th, Dak Prescott 25th, which is tough because he's been injured. Tyler Boyd, he's been the third receiver. He's been the second receiver. He's been the third receiver again. He's 33, which makes him like a flex start every week in our 16-team league. And then Captain James Cook at 48. That's actually, for you guys to be 44, Taylor, you only lose $4. Manjot 51, you only lose 3 on what I consider to be the hardest one. Manjot, you finished with $4 still. So it's really only the Dak one that kind of, caught you off. And Tay was really close.
A couple of hamburgers.
Check out Tay. You lost 0 from the first one, and then $1, $2, $4, $4. 11 total lost dollars over those ones. That's ridiculous.
Damn.
Beautiful.
It's good.
Damn.
That was good. Yeah, the Dak one threw me off at the end. Yeah.
I'm so impressed.
Shame.
So impressed. Thank you for playing the cliffhangers again. Are you guys enjoying this new format of cliffhanger?
Yeah, it's enjoyable. Puts you through the ringer. It's great.
Fresh off for Who Am I? That's what you're looking for. Just another bit of torture.
Yeah. It's fun though.
I'm really proud of you guys.
Think about fantasy football this year. You got to start, even with Dak, you had to actually think back to the start of the season. It's actually a cool exercise.
Yeah, and look, I mean, it shows that the radar is really finely tuned, you boys. It's not that you enjoy fantasy and you watch a lot of football and you like the fantasy. You live the fantasy, and it shows up. It shows up, right?
Yeah.
Again,
my
just
wife
another
could tell
reason.
you the same.
There's another reason why you guys are the number one analysts on this island, and there is nobody close. We are finally at the last show of the week. We get to play for a bronzed cock, and I cannot wait.
Yeah.
You can find the previous shows of the week. We've got the Pastry Press. We've got also the Dr. Good Call shows that were up yesterday. Of course, we've just done fantasy games. You can find all of these episodes through our link tree. It's Aussie NFL Fantasy on the link tree. You can find Manjot's Pastry Press through there as well. He's on Instagram, Pastry Press NFL. And you can also find Taylor at Taylor41 on Instagram and give him some shit about his bad calls from Dr. Good Call's mouth. And he'll deliver them personally. But you can also get into him about who he's going to take for starts of the week this week, and maybe about his week last week, which we will dive into in a moment.
Yeah.
Plenty of shit.
Amen.
All right. Boys, got some news. News wire. Legendary Steelers running back Franco Harris, the author of the Immaculate Reception, one of the greatest players in NFL history, has passed away at the age of 72. A 4-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Fame player, and revered individual by so many. Rest in peace. 2 days before the 50th anniversary of his Immaculate Reception, just days before the Steelers retired his number 32 jersey on Saturday night. So unfortunately, he did not make it to the game that was going to honor him and his great play. So, very sad moment in NFL history today. To see Franco Harris pass away. I just got it when I was just checking Twitter just then for no reason. I was just, shame.
That's a sad moment. That's a really sad moment. For anyone And I would imagine it would mainly be Australian audiences who might not be familiar with the Immaculate Reception. Do yourself a favor, watch that, and pour some out for Franco Harris.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, it's it's really sad just to see a guy like that, legend of the game, just pass away. Couple days before his franchise finally retired his number. Because the Steelers, they don't retire numbers at all. They rarely do it. It's actually was they hadn't reissued his number ever since he retired, but they hadn't had like the full actual retirement ceremony. And then they were about to do it, and unfortunately did not make it. So they should have probably done it already, but unfortunately, yeah, it's a sad moment. So look, heart goes out to him, his family, his Steelers teammates, and everyone involved. And yeah, just a sad moment before the Steelers Raiders game this weekend.
Yeah, really is. Well, on that note, that sunny note, let's get ready for the starts of the week show, hey?
Yeah.
All right.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
If you're saying start Josh Allen, then we're probably going to clobber you.
It's going to be tough because I'm going away from what the winning formula was from last week.
Well, the problem is that could happen against Detroit as well. But
Aussie,
That was just taking a shot at the Titans for signing the ghost of Adrian Peterson.
NFL,
and I don't like to foreskin, as we know, but that person might come up later.
Got to troll a few people. Well, some people were trolling me first about Niners being frauds and now Eagles fans. Only comeback they had, I was Australian.
Fantasy,
It's not like you picked up like Patty Mahomes or something. You were getting Daddy Dimes.
And I was getting a third tight end.
this is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
What do you play at a funeral? Just some sort of like sad tune?